So if we go to my events, we're now going to go through creating a webinar. So you'll make it, so we're just going to use dummy values, test 1 2 3. So here so these are system wide, right? So it's not just something you've created. You're going to want to make it unique so that it's unique to you. So because the domain is the SMBwebcast domain plus your unique URL. So let's make this unique. This is unique. So you want to pick the right time zone. So make it your time zone. We're gonna do we have times for all over the world, so you can just pick the one that's relevant to you. Let's do Pacific time, Los Angeles. Select the day, 7 p.m. Create. Okay, so now we're just gonna go through the setup process. Here we can edit our event title, our name. Here's our registration URL. Here you can put a description. Okay, so this description, and there's some basic options for font size, font height, tables, images, however you want to edit this, and time zone, and then you just want to select the date. Make sure you select the correct time with PM, AM. Now we'll just move through the settings real quick. You're going to do registration page settings. It's going to have a lot of options. You can put your logo, right, if you want to personalize it. You're going to have the header text. Let's change this real quick. So if we change the header text, we see a live display in the preview menu. I'm going to change the timer. We can do that. And we can change so many other options too. We can allow GDPR, change background opacity, background overlay color. There's so many different things you can edit here. Almost everything, really. Just make sure you click Save Now. And here you can edit the thank you page. This is kind of like a generic thank you page. And you can add to it. You can add some background pictures and change the font, colors, and so on. Video URL, we kind of advise to do this for best practice. This is on your registration page. You can add like a YouTube video, and you can have a more personalized message to invite people to join your webinar. So we recommend adding a video. You might want to add your social media links. Now, tracking, I think, is one of the more overlooked, most important options here. Is you want to be tracking what people do and where people go. This is very powerful, especially for things like Facebook advertising or Twitter advertising, LinkedIn advertising. You want to add the tracking code everywhere. So this is going to track it, and especially conversion code. You want to be careful to add the conversion code to, you want to be able to track it individually. If people are joining the webinar, if they signed up for the webinar, what else is here? The registration page. So depending on what people do or don't do, you want to track that and maybe send reminders and do retargeting. We'll do a whole nother training on that. But I think this is very key because a lot of competitors of ours leave this out, and it's completely vital to understanding your audience, and then as well as allocating your resources into the right audience. So, and then we have you can customize the social media preview in case people want to share. So image, title, and description. And that's going to wrap it up for social media preview and all the settings. Okay, so now one thing that we can do is we can edit some of the text, like some of the system text. So if you don't want us to call this an exclusive webinar, you could call it something else. Any of this generic text that the system uses as a template, you can change to fit your language or to fit your style, including the thank you page. You can change that as well. Just gonna open emails real quick. Okay, so here we are. So we already have emails drafted for you. What's nice about these is that they're templatized, they function, they include almost basically everything you need. You might want to use your own email copy, and that's fine. You can click write your own. If you don't like it, you can reset it. And you just customize whatever text you want. You can also there are you see different fields that you can pre-populate or generate, including the event URL, the event date time, and the name, so on. So the emails are completely customizable. And we already went over how to connect your SMTP, your personal SMTP, so you can do that if you want as well, and that's in a separate training. So there are 3 emails you can choose from this list. There's the invitation email, there's the 5 minutes before going live email, it's as a reminder, and there's the instant confirmation email, which is used when your registrant just registers. Next is an important option, which is you want to select your autoresponder or autoresponders and select where. So you select your autoresponders and you select where you want to connect the email marketing tool, which email marketing account and tool you want to use it. As mentioned before, we recommend using Sendio if you want unlimited without worrying about. And then here we can see the registrants, in case you want to see how many people register, you want to add a registrant yourself, you want to upload a list of CSV files, you want to invite from a previous webinar, so you can do that here. What can be said? You can download the list as well. So that's going to cover it for creating an event. Let's actually jump into the event.